So, Firefighters the Simulation wasn't the only firefighting video game I found whilst browsing an on-demand service. Today, I'll be having a look at Real Heroes Firefighter. Originally released by Epicenter Studios on the Wii in 2009, it's been ported to the PC by Scientifically Proven and Flying Tiger. It's also had a 3DS port. Because the game puts you in the shoes of a probationary firefighter who's just joined Engine 13. After a short training section that lets you get used to the controls and introduces all your gear, you play through a series of missions that are loosely tied together with a story about a heat wave ravaging the city.
If we don't get some rain soon, this whole city's gonna go up in flames.
Your fellow firefighters all have distinct personalities, and there's some good voice acting from quite a decent cast for a budget game. The characters are always bouncing off each other with banter and jokes, some mildly amusing.
It's the end of the world!
And I feel fine.
Others just painful.
What the heck is a chinchilla? It's Mexican food, like a burrito or something. No, you dimwit, that's a chalupa.
Geez, thanks, kid. The road, it just gave way. I couldn't avoid it.
The game plays like a first-person shooter, but with a fire instead of hordes of enemies. Your firefighting arsenal includes a hose, with a jet mode for extinguishing fires from a distance, and a spray mode to protect yourself from closer fires. You also get a fire extinguisher, an axe, a halligan, or hooligan if you're from the UK, a saw, and the jaws of life. There's also stages where you get to jump on the fire engine's water cannon or into the basket of an aerial vehicle. There's a lot of variety in terms of scenarios you'll be sent to as well. A neighbourhood threatened by a forest fire, a tower block that's been hit by a crane, a burning shopping centre, a robotic research facility, a pile-up on a bridge, and a theme park fire. Most of the gameplay equates to holding down the left mouse button and moving the cursor around until the fire disappears. That being said, explosions come thick and fast, and there's a lot of hazards, meaning you have to think on your feet. It's a bit more exciting than Firefighters the Simulation. There isn't any in-game map, so finding your objective or destination is sometimes difficult, although there is a call-out feature that helps you locate victims. It would appear the game is going for an authentic depiction of firefighting, but some of the incidents go so far into left field that they go around the entire world and end up coming back in through the right field. The research facility sees you rescuing robotic parts from an AI vault, complete with Terminator music. Rescuing a news team that seems more concerned with ratings than their lives.
But we'll try to keep the cameras rolling.
Forget it, Gale. I'm getting out of here.
And the final battle, I kid you not, is a showdown with a dragon. Wow, Skyrim on the PC looks worse than I thought it would. It's so ludicrous, it's actually quite entertaining to play through all these bizarre scenarios. The firefighting is broken up with other tasks though. You'll have to move film archive into a secure vault, save pets from a burning shop, rescue unconscious civilians, and escort people to a safe exit. Unfortunately, this is one of the most frustrating parts of the game, as the victims will often run straight at the fire you're trying to put out, then stop dead right in your line of fire. Get out of my way!
Some sort of fire or something?
It's literally raining fire outside! How dense are you? The rest of your crew aren't exempt from this problem either. Sometimes they will actually help you out, other times they'll just stand around like spare parts. And when they need escorting somewhere, they'll be just as useless as the victims. You're a firefighter, for God's sake! Also, it seems I'm the only one who can use the hose, or any other equipment for that matter. I would have preferred it if you could assign commands or instructions to your team, which will make the whole extinguishing process a little bit less arduous. One element this game touts is an advanced fire system. The fire spreads dynamically and behaves in theory how a real fire would. This is interesting in concept, however it often means that you'll put out a fire, then as you head back you'll find it's reignited, which when you're trying to shepherd suicidal victims is less fun than it should be. There are various collectibles scattered around the levels though. These unlock new skins for your equipment, and also lets you see the cause of each fire. although I never collected enough of these to achieve much. The presentation isn't great either. The characters, vehicle models and environment look like something off a PS1 game, and the fire itself just looks terrible, especially when buildings are supposed to be engulfed in it. You'll also find yourself rescuing the same victim multiple times, either that or they're the most accident-prone people in the world.
I think I can make it.
The lip syncing is all over the place. Sometimes characters lip flap to their dialogue, sometimes they don't.
Theater 2, man. There's a hallway. I'll show you.
The sound's alright. As I said, the voice acting's quite good, and the music is fitting, although occasionally sound effects stop abruptly as you move from room to room. They've tried something interesting with the menu too, with all the options placed around the fire station. It's a nice little aesthetic choice, but it can be a little bit confusing when you're trying to locate certain options. Now this game obviously had families as the target audience. For children who want an action game but aren't old enough for all the alien war and zombie shooters, or who are just interested in the fire service. In that respect, the game delivers. And it's also tied to the Firefighter Cancer Support Network, which is a nice thing to do. Some genuine care and passion went into this. So, would I recommend this game? Well, in its current state, maybe. The current version on Steam contains a glitch where it's impossible to die no matter how much damage you take, which detracts from the experience and leaves no sense of danger. And there's also a glitch that crashes the game after level 8. I've also heard from the Steam community there's compatibility problems with some operating systems. When all's said and done, it's a budget title for PC for a niche market. So you know what you're letting yourself in for. If you're looking for something a bit different, or if you have firefighter-obsessed children who can look past all the imperfections and don't mind getting the odd glitch or two, then you might enjoy this. Just don't expect a simulation game. So, that's my thoughts on Real Heroes Firefighter. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching.
Oh man, how come every time I saw something open flames come shooting out?